Hi everyone, it's Andrea. Today is Friday, July 29th, and this is my 9-week lap band post-op video. This last week was also my 2-month bandiversary, and so I'm really happy with where I'm at in 2 months. I think part of me feels like these last 2 months have just flown by, and part of me feels like it's been forever. But I really am happy with how things have gone. Looking back, I wouldn't change a thing, and I would do it all over again. uh, the weight's coming off, I'm feeling good, and things are going great. So, of course, there's always times where, it's hard, but for the most part, it's really been the best decision that I've made. So, this last week, I lost 2.2 pounds. So that brings me to a total of, let me see, 38.3 pounds. And so that includes my pre-op diet and a little bit of the time that I was dieting before I had the surgery. So I had the surgery on May 27th, and that's my total weight loss since the beginning of April. So, but I'm counting all of it because I feel like I worked hard to lose all that weight. So I'm starting to count all 38 pounds of it so far, which, really thinking about it, 38 pounds is a lot of weight. I started out at 265, I believe, and now I'm down to 227. I also started at a BMI of 47, and my BMI is at 40 this week. So I'm really happy about everything. I had a couple weeks where I was like, oh, I really wish I would have lost more weight. But these last weeks I've had a really good weight loss. But the more I've thought about it, I've thought I just really don't want to compare myself to other people and what they're losing. I really want to lose the amount of weight that's right for me. And so I'm doing everything that I know how to do and trying to eat plenty of calories. I don't want to eat too little or too much, so I'm trying to eat the right amount. Wanting to work out and get my water in and take my vitamins. And so I'm really trying to do all that I can do. And so if the weight comes off and I have a big loss that week, then I'm happy. And if it's a smaller loss, I know that I've done everything that I can. And I know there's just going to be good and bad weeks. So, this was a good week, and I'm really happy about that. And I know that it could slow down, but as long as it's going in the right direction, then I will be a happy girl. So this last weekend I went to Fredericksburg for a bachelorette party, and I know in my last video I talked about going, and so we went down there on Friday night. Actually Friday mid-morning I went down there, and it was, let's see, like a 5-hour drive, and so we all drove down there, and I think there was 6 of us, and we had 2 hotel rooms, and we just had such a good time together. We hung out, went to dinner, had kind of a shower for her the first night, and then the second day we rented a limousine, and then it took us around to three different wineries that are down there. There's a whole bunch, but we went to 3 of them, and then it also the limousine driver took us to a bourbon distillery, and it's the only one that's in Texas. And so it's really interesting to kind of see how that's made and find out kind of about it, and it was just really interesting. So we had a really good time, and we had lots of fun, and we went to the pool and hung out, and then went to dinner and went out, and anyway, we had a great time, and so that was a lot of fun. And I was a little bit nervous about it just because it was the first time that I had gone out of town since I had surgery, and so just not being around your comfort zone, and having all the things that you normally eat, at your disposal. I mean, I work at home, and so, I have everything that I need to just go to the kitchen, and so I'm really fortunate in that I don't have to prepare my food every day, and so, I've gone out to eat here and there and done other things, but this was the first time I had went out of town, and I really had to kind of think about, what I was going to eat, and what to take with me, or what I could have down there, or whatever it is. So anyway, but it went really well. I ate very good when I was down there. I didn't go crazy. And so I had a great time. One great non-scale victory that happened when I was down there is that the girl that's getting married, I'm actually in the wedding, and so she had picked up my dress for me because it had come into the bridal shop, and so she picked it up and brought it down there for me. And when I went in, I think I went in April to get the dress, and so I had just started losing weight. And at that point, I wasn't even sure if I was going to do the lap band or not. but I knew that whatever I did, I was going to lose weight. And so I told the lady there, and I'm sure everyone says before a wedding, oh yeah, I'm going to lose weight. You know, but probably not everyone does it. So she felt like the best thing to do was she measured me and then said we should probably just order one size down from what you're measuring today. And they do run kind of small anyway, so it's kind of like 2 sizes down. And then she said when it comes in, then we could alter the dress up to 3 sizes down. So the wedding is September 10th, and she brought the dress. I tried it on, and it was like hanging off of me. It's way too big. So that's a great thing. I'm super excited that the dress is, from what I measured and what I am now, it's so much bigger. And so that is like a huge non-scale victory. I was so excited about that. But I am going to have to pay for alterations. So that's probably going to cost me an arm and a leg. But I'm happy that it's hanging off of me, and I'd rather it be hanging off me and have to pay for alterations than be the size that it was before. So that was great, and I was really happy about that. So anyway, I'll probably include in the video a couple pictures of our trip, and then I'll put the picture of the dress, what it looks like on me, because I kind of held it up and it's kind of hanging off me. So anyway, you'll see that. So let me think what else. I did get to meet up with some of the ladies that I've met on the blogs. There's kind of a whole group of ladies that blog, and they've all had lap band surgery. And they kind of talk about, their weeks, and they gained weight or lost weight, what they're struggling with, what's working good, what's not working. And so that's been a great community, really similar to how the lap band community is on YouTube. It's really a lot similar on the blogs. And so I had talked to several of the ladies that I blog with, and they had decided to do a lunch on Sunday to meet each other, the ones that lived in the Dallas area, to meet each other and go out to lunch. And so we did that last Sunday, and we got to meet up, and it was so fun. We had such a good time, and we all can just relate to what each other's going through. And, I know a few people personally that have had lap band, but, we don't hang out on a regular basis or anything. And so really the amount of stuff that I share in these YouTube videos and the blogs is probably more than I share with my friends and family. And so, it's nice because, here on YouTube and then also on the blogs, I feel like I know people really well because, a lot of us tell each other things that we don't necessarily put out there for everyone, which is kind of funny that we're talking to strangers about things. But, sometimes you just need to be able to talk to people that can relate to you. And so, anyway, we had such a good time, and that was a lot of fun. So, one of my goals that I really want to work on for this week is working out. So I was starting to do really good, and I had set a goal that I was going to work out 3 times a week. So I had it I was going to schedule it because I really have to plan it and put it on my calendar and schedule it so that, I have to do it no matter what. And so I was doing really good, and then I got sick. And so I was pretty sick for 2 weeks. And so I just kind of stopped working out while I was sick because I just really could not work out at all. But now I'm feeling better, but I haven't really got back into my workout routine. So that's really a goal for me this week, is to really get my routine figured out. And I don't necessarily have to say I'm going to do exactly this every day, but I would like to get to the point where I could say, okay, for now I'm going to start with at least 3 times a week. I'd like to work up to more like 5 or 6 times a week, but for now, 3 times a week I think is good. And then kind of have a plan for what I'm going to do for each of those days. So I think if right now I can at least just kind of figure something out and just, make myself do it, I think that's going to be great. But I just kind of wanted to put it out there and get everyone else's opinion on, what your favorite way to work out is. If you kind of switch it up and do different things, different days. How often you work out. Is it like 3 times a week, 5 times a week, 6 times a week, whatever it is. Just kind of wanted to get other people's feedback and see what's worked for them. I'm sure it's going to be different for me, and I'm going to have to just kind of try different things and see what I like. And I was liking what I was doing, but I've heard really great things about Zumba. A lot of people like to do that. A lot of people like just workout videos at their house, and I haven't tried that. My roommate has all of the P90X videos, and then she has all of the turbo fire videos and all those, and so I know those are good too, and so, you know, I could try those. And anyway, I just need to figure it out, so thought I'd throw that out there. Number one, to hold myself accountable that I'm actually going to do it, and number two, I'd like to get everyone else's feedback on what they do. So anyway, you can comment on the blog, on YouTube, or I also, excuse me, I also put a poll up on my blog, and so you can vote on the poll and say what your favorite way to work out is. So I'll put a link to that too. But anyway, that's my goal for this week. Also, I still would like to try and get more water in. I've been doing better because it's so hot here that you really need to drink a lot of water to stay hydrated. So I've been doing better, but I still am not getting what I should be. And I think it's been hard just because I can't drink while I eat, and that's where I got most of my water in before. And now that I can't do that, I've been finding it hard to get water in. So anyway, that's another thing I need to work on. So those are my 2 goals for this week. You know, one other thing I was going to say about the working out is that I really do like to work outside too, and I think that that's a great thing. But it's been, excuse me, it's been over 100 degrees for 29 days in a row, and I think like this next week is supposed to be the hottest week that we've had, and in like 106 and 107 for the highs every day, and there's like an excessive heat warning or something like that. I don't know, it's crazy. But right now working outside is not an option for me. So anyway, I got to figure something else out, but that's my goal for this week. So I think that's it. I don't really think I had anything else I was going to talk about, but I did have a fill scheduled for next week, and I canceled that because I feel like I'm in a pretty good restriction amount, and I'm not really getting super hungry, and you know, if I eat too much, then I get, you know, kind of the tightness in my chest, and I didn't really feel that before. Excuse me, I keep coughing. So I think I'm at a really good level, so I'm just going to kind of see how it goes for the next couple weeks. But for the fill that I had I had scheduled this week, I went ahead and canceled it because I think I'm feeling at a good amount. And I have a 10 cc band, and I have 6 cc's in my band. So for now, that's the perfect level for me, and I'm feeling like that's a really good amount. And you know, it might stay that way, or I might start to feel like I need some more. But for now, I think it's great. So anyway, I hope everyone is having a great week, and that you are working really hard to accomplish all the goals that you've set for yourself. And I hope that you have a great week next week. And I'm sorry that I haven't really commented very much on people's videos, but that's another goal for this week. I need to start watching some videos and commenting on people's, because I really appreciate the comments on my blog. My video. And so I need to do the same, and I haven't kept up with it like I've wanted to. So anyway, hope everyone has a good week, and I'll talk to you next week. All right, bye guys.